The billows of smoke show that hard work is being done. It is only by fire that steel is strengthened. Fire refines, it purifies, and it hardens. In the Steel City at the confluence of the three rivers, Pittsburgh has forged itself into a contender, hammered into shape by a quarterback change, and the fires of games in November test the metal. It stresses any weakness, and today, here come the Irish, who cannot afford to be burned again in what looks like the last big hurdle between Notre Dame and a return to the playoff. Hey, it's a day of fiery furnaces, a couple in the SEC, Texas and Georgia, Sooners and Tide, playoff cases solidified or incinerated. So who will refuse to melt in the face of a blowtorch of pressure? I know maybe Pitt's ACC games are bigger, but it doesn't feel like it this morning. Legendary programs, the Fighting Irish against the Panthers, and hail the Pitt on this morning. They've been ready for days, and they're always ready for football in this city where some of the greatest legends ever to play this sport called home. Bradshaw, Swan, Mean Joe Green, Rocky Blyer, Notre Dame alum, and of course, the Panthers' rich history, Marino, Fitzgerald, Hugh Green, Mark May, and Aaron Donald, who will have his jersey retired today. What a scene mid-November for a high-stakes game between the Pitt Panthers and the Fighting Irish of Notre Dame.
Oh, jeez. A lot of that. A lot of that.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
Yes,
Great
sir.
to have you with us on College Game Day. Rece Davis, along with Kirk Herbstreit, Desmond Howard, Nick Saban, and I mentioned this city has produced some of the greats ever to play this game, including the pride of this city, Pat McAfee. You sold out to play Pat McAfee, everybody.
Now, I think I can say this because I was born and raised in the East Hills of this city in Plumboro, Pennsylvania, where the ballers ball and the players playing. We're all Mustangs here, and shout out to them. Welcome to beautiful Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, people. Now, when you hear the word Pittsburgh, there's probably numerous things that come to your mind. Certainly one of them has to be that this is a tough people town, okay? That's because we're a blue-collar town, and everybody knows that we birthed basically every other city with the steel that we created here. But right over our shoulders here is the Allegheny River, and then on the other side over there is the Monongahela. They come together to form the Ohio River, which is the point in the most beautiful, picturesque thing in the United States of America, I will say. So since the Allegheny and the Monongahela come together for the Ohio River, we birthed Ohio, too. You're welcome for that here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. But you also think to yourself, well, that's a damn good sports town. And you'd be right. Now, it's not just a sports town, even though we got the history in abundance. We even have baseball history. Paul Skeens just won the Cy Young. He's the best player in baseball. That's sick. And although the team might be absolute... Yeah, that's what they're saying. Yeah.
Sell the team.
Yeah.
What's going on with that?
Well, what's going on with the Pirates is they don't spend any money, so they never actually win, you see. And we got Paul Skeens, so we would like to go on a historic run in PNC Park, the most beautiful ballpark in all of MLB.
I agree.
But although the team might be putting ass in glass right now, the history of the Pirates is deep. Kirk Herbstreit, tell these people about the Pittsburgh Pirates and the influence they have on the entire sport of baseball, please.
Well, they do. I mean, you go back to Roberto Clemente, but my era was 1979, We Are Family. Willie Stargell, Phil Garner, Tim Foley, Bill Madlock, Mike Easler, Omar Marino, the Cobra, Dave Parker, Ed Ott, John Candelaria, Kent Tecalvi. That's a great team in 1979.
Barry Bonds.
Barry Bonds.
Please don't forget. Yes, thank you. Jason Kendall's Pop Time.
Yeah.
Insane. Then we talk about winning World Series. Let's go to hockey. Wait, you're a baseball guy. You got something to say.
When I was 9 years old, I had my little transistor radio up when Bill Mazeroski hits a home run to beat the Yankees in the World Series.
Hey!
Bill's got a statue right over there. I mean, as he should. And then hockey? Yeah. We've become Hockey Town. The home of Mario Lemieux, Yarmer Yager, Tommy Barrasso, and then Sidney Crosby, Evgeny Malkin, Chris Letang. And let's not talk about the unsung heroes that might not be nationally known. Max Talbot won the Pittsburgh Penguins a Stanley Cup in 2009 with 2 goals in Game 7. Then he took Lord Stanley down to the South Side, and we all drank out of that thing like the city won the Stanley Cup, not just the Penguins. And then obviously, when you think of Pittsburgh, you think of the Pittsburgh Steelers. The NFL team here is stupendous. The history is outrageous. Obviously, legends of the game from the steel curtain all the way through today. Whenever you think of Pittsburgh, you can't help but think of the black and gold, the black and yellow, the Pittsburgh Steelers running roughshod all over the league. And when you think about the Pittsburgh Steelers, there was a time when Rooney was asked by the league, hey, we want to start branding teams. We want to get a little bit more notoriety for our league. So we want to call you guys the Pittsburgh Steelers, America's team. Because people from Pittsburgh who worked in the steel mill would then go across the rest of the country to help them build their mills. And there were Steelers fans everywhere. You guys are America's team. Rooney looked him in the eye and said, we're not America's team. We're Pittsburgh's team, brother. Everybody that's from here is proud of being from here. And there's a little bit more pride, it seems, for the people that represent the university of this place, Pitt. Now, Pitt has deep history as well, and their medical stuff is outrageously good. They've changed the world with what their university has done. It's in Oakland, which is not far from here, but their football team has greatness written through the entire history of it. Legends of this game have passed through the University of Pittsburgh, and now they have an opportunity with a freshman quarterback to knock Notre Dame off track for a CFP and go on and win an ACC. And Paisano Narduzzi says this team is just like the city it represents. If you want to fight, let's fight. And that's Pitt football, and Notre Dame is coming to town today, and this is the right place to be on the right Saturday. And we're learning something special about what a sport can do to unify a hard-nosed place. Shout out to Pittsburgh, shout out to Pitt, and P-I-T-T. All right, and then I heard
that hurt.
Reaching out, touching me, touching you. Sorry. And then the last one that you'll love around. Are they singing the whole song?
Seems like it.
All right, now with me. Country Road. Let's have a Saturday. Thanks. Sorry about that, Rece. Sorry about that, Rece.
Just force of habit on that one thing.
Yeah. And I thought I was going to sneak in Country Roads in there.
It's going to be a great scene at Acrisure Stadium.
Stop that!